Mr. Terrace, have some water. Oh? Miss Jones.
What's wrong with James?
Mr. Terrace drank a little too much.
Well, that's good. I'll take care of him.
Hey, Miss Jones. I've already called Mrs. Terrace.
Christina's my friend. She won't mind. Get up.
Christina.
James, you're awake.
What are you doing here?
I missed you so much. So I came to see you. Do you mind?
I'm drunk. I can't entertain you. Please go home first.
James, are you pushing me away? Are we already so distant? Haven't I already explained everything to you? 3 years ago, it was my mom that forced me to go abroad and wouldn't let me to contact you. I miss you so much. Then went crazy and suffered from depression.
Alright, stop crying. I forgive you, but I'm not divorced. It's not appropriate for you to be here in the middle of night.
I don't mind.
I do.
James, I'll help you take a shower.
Okay.
It's okay, I'm not
There's
an
really no
outsider.
need.
It's alright. James. You asked the driver to bring me here in the middle of the night, just to watch the two of you make out. Christina, why are you here?
Christina.
I already agreed to a divorce, but why are you humiliating me like this?
Let me explain.
Stop it. I won't treat you like I did before.
Christina. Christina Theodore! Christina!
James, it hurts.
Did you do it on purpose?
No, I didn't.
I'm drunk, but not stupid.
James, I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
I don't blame you, but Christina didn't do anything wrong. I can't treat her like this.
But you've already hurt her by asking for a divorce. It's better to have short-term than long-term pain. Besides, I've been waiting for your divorce so long.
I can't get a divorce now. Grandma won't approve. Besides, you're not the reason I got divorced. You're just an excuse.
An excuse, James. What do you mean by that? James, don't answer me. It's getting late. Get some rest. He must have said that out of anger. He must be still loves me. It must be Christina Theodore who told him something. Christina Theodore, you'll see. James asked you to come, right? If there's nothing else, just leave. I have to go to work.
Mr. Theodore, this is Mr. Turner's compensation for you. The PIN number is the same as before. It's your birthday.
Money is a good thing, but sometimes it's an embarrassment.
Miss Theodore.
Tell him I don't need money. I advise you to keep it. He gave you money because it's the only thing he can give you to prevent you from thinking something else.
Miss Jones, why are you here?
You can go back first. I've something to talk with Christina. Oh yes, James gave me this early morning. I never expect he still remember that I like white rose after 3 years. Smell it. Does it smell good? I hope that he hasn't given you any flowers in 3 years you've been together. Is that true? Just say what you want to say. I'm busy. I don't have time for this. So you're not particularly good-tempered. You're just gentle in front of James. You're so good at pretending. I'm not divorced from James Terrence yet. You broke into my house and hugged my husband. I was generous not to slash you with coffee. Please don't be shameless, Miss Jones. Christina Dioda, you look like a tigress now. You're so smart. So let me remind you of something. Since you've met me, you should know that you're just a substitute. Now that the owner is back, isn't it time for you to leave? Owner? Miss Jones, are you uneducated or just legally illiterate? I'm now James Terrence's legal wife. Legally, I'm the rightful owner. You're getting divorced. Why are you still so arrogant? As long as we don't divorce, you're still the mistress. All you want is money, isn't it? Back then, you married James for $10 million. Now I'll double it. Here's $20 million. Take it and leave him. Who told you? I married James for his money. Isn't that common news in Mossy? 3 years ago, your grandmother was severely ill from a fire. Your family even sold the house to save her, and you're so poor. You've only been with James for a few years, and you're forgetting your own identity. Christina Ciuda, I'm telling you, you're just a poor girl from nowhere. Don't think just because you've married James, you're able to get away from being poor. Pick it up. This money is enough for you and your mom to spend for the rest of your lives. Did you ask your father for this check? I'm curious, does your whole family support you being a mistress? What are you talking about? Shut up! You probably don't know. I restore antique paintings and calligraphies. It's not hard to make money in this profession. If I hadn't married James Terrence 3 years ago, I'd still be able to make $10 million with my hands. So, take your money and stay away. Don't come out to make people sick. Christina Zilda, how dare you humiliate me? How dare you hit my sister-in-law? Should you? Jess, why are you here? Christina, I was shopping here. I saw her bullying you. Christina, you're too good-tempered to argue with her. She's just unreasonable. Jess Terrence, I grew up with you. I've always treated you as my sister. How can you help her? Come on, I don't have a sister like you. Besides, Christina is my sister-in-law. You're the outsider. When James was in trouble, you left. And now that James is well, you are back in a hurry. I've already told James. Let's see how you explain. James, this way. Christina, don't go. Let James to do us some justice. James, I came to talk to Christina about yesterday's incident. But I didn't expect to get into a fight and get beaten up. James. Such a waste of time for you not being an actress.
Is she telling the truth?
Do you believe her? James, are you crazy? Christina had a good temper, you know that. 2 years ago, you weren't well and you were so grumpy. Has she ever lost her temper with you? If Cassandra hadn't started it, Christina wouldn't have scolded her. You ask her, did I hate her?
Why did you lie?
I didn't, James. You just misunderstood me.
Jess is right. Christina is very gentle. If no one messes with her, she won't make a move.
James, you've finally said something humane. James, Do you have some disease or is something wrong with you? Don't you know he's married? It's so annoying to see you from far away. Are you trying to use your depression as an excuse again? Let me tell you, There are many people with depression in this world. Everyone loves themselves. You are the only one who doesn't. How can you say that?
I'm going to take a look. Better nothing happen.
If you want to die, just find a place with no one around. What's the point of pretending? James, why are you worried about someone like her?
Jess Harris! You've gone too far.
Blame it on me. Jess is helping me. James, if you are mean to me, I'll still say it. Only Christina can be my sister-in-law. You won't be my brother anymore if you bully her.
It's an idol's business. Stop talking nonsense. Where did you hurt?
It's okay. Go look after Cassandra. James, look how angry Christina is. Now go after her. Give me this bucket.
Do you like white roses too?
Do you care?
I'll give them to you next time.
No. If you gave them to every woman, will you be able to spend for all?
Would you believe if I say it was a misunderstanding yesterday?
It doesn't matter. We're getting a divorce anyway. Am I right?
Miss Theodore. What a coincidence. White roses? Are these from your boyfriend?
No, I bought them myself.
Is it heavy? Let me help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're the leader of our store. Just a small actor to help you with this. Well, I'm on my way home. I'll give you a ride, okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Christina Theodore, how can you smile so happily at another man? Mrs. Terrace, the matter I asked you to look into last time. Have you checked it out yet? Yes, I have. His name is Tim Romeo. He's a young master of timeless antiques. He's a doctor by profession. He's been in contact with Jenny Theodore 3 years ago. Was his nickname Arthur? He doesn't seem to have a nickname. His family usually calls him Tim or Tim Romeo. Cancel the dinner tonight. Tell them I'm not available. James, stop drinking. You called me out and you're just drinking by yourself. How can you be like this? Are you in a bad mood? Not really. But you've been drinking like this. I heard that your first love, Cassandra, was back from abroad. And you're divorcing Christina because of her. Is that true? You seem to know a lot. That's right, I'm the most knowledge person in Morse. But honestly, Christina is a good girl. I thought she was with you because of money. But she worked hard to take good care of you for 3 years. How could you let her down? She is nice. Yet you... She married me 3 years ago because her family was short of money. I've already burdened her for 3 years. I can't let her suffer any longer. Do you mean you want to divorce Christina, not because you like Cassandra, but because you want to fulfill Christina? Something like that. I've been with her for so long. We can't go on like this. I have to let her go and pursue her own happiness. But she's such a good girl, and you're really willing to let her go? All he thinks about is Arthur. Even in her dreams, she calls out his name. So what if I don't really want? Or else what? Hey, James! Stop drinking! You'll get into trouble if you keep drinking like this.
James!
Who are you?
James, I heard you are eating here too, so I'm here.
What do you want to eat? Order for yourself.
No, it's okay, James. I like whatever you like to eat. James, I want to eat the shrimp you peeled. Can I?
Don't you have hands?
No. I've been bored for years. I've been thinking every day. Oh, when can I eat the shrimps you peeled? James, can you just fulfill my wish? There's a technique to peel shrimp. Remove the head of the shrimp first, then remove the tail. Then you can pull it out. Well, look at this. This is all for you. The shrimp you peeled is so delicious.
Christina, there's an urgent need for you. Your husband is drunk. Come over quick. Christina, look like you're still worried about James. Let's go inside and see for yourself.
What's wrong? James, let me feed you.
Drink it yourself.
James, I remember you like to eat this the most. If you eat it, I won't bother you anymore. Drink it.
Christina, why are you here?
Sorry to bother you.
Hey, Christina, don't go. Christina, let me explain. It's not what you think it is.
Let go of me.
The reason I divorced you wasn't because of Cassandra, but because I...
James, I cut my hand. It hurts. Can you take me to the hospital?
Such a drama queen. I'll take you there. Christina is here. Don't upset her.
How can you say that to me? I don't want you to help me. James, my hand hurts. If she hadn't come back to see you, she wouldn't be alive now. James, I only have one daughter. If she dies, James, how can I continue to live? James.
Christina, how can you stand that? You're a good woman. A good woman is nice, but sometimes it's a bit boring. Christina, I don't want to say this, but you should be more thick-skinned and use some tactics. Men like bad women. Otherwise, how can you compete with Cassandra?
Is Cassandra bad?
Cassandra is terrible! If I hadn't been here, she would have taken James herself. Christina, you can't lose to her no matter what.
James, I thought things would be fine as long as I treat you well. Yet, I didn't realize you like such a woman. I'll never be able to make you fall in love with me. I thought you took Cassandra to the hospital. Why are you still here?
I was waiting for you. I wanted to tell you that I'll let Candy take you home today. I'll accompany Cassandra to the hospital, then I'll go back home. Don't worry.
Hurry up. Don't keep her waiting.
Yes, hurry up! Otherwise Cassandra's wound will heal. Don't be sad, Christina. Don't worry, you're the only one we acknowledge. I'll take you home. What a coincidence, Christina. Are you going home? I'm on my way back too. Here. Miss Theodore, what is your relationship with that man?
He's the young master of the Robinsons.
No, I'm asking about the man we met before at Timeless Antiques. He is
James Terrence, young master of the Terrence. He's also one of my relatives.
I see. A relative. Your surname is Theodore. Well, he is Terrence. Is he your cousin?
Mr. Romeo,
Yes.
what kind of woman do men like?
Well, each man has different types of preferences. Some like chubby women, some like skinny women. As for me, I like someone who is gentle, calm, talented, but not overbearing, like you.
Please stop joking. I'm just a restorer of artifacts. It's not as exaggerated as you say.
I'm not an exaggeration at all. At this age, you've already reached the pinnacle of your profession. Many so-called experts may not be able to reach your level in their entire lives. There are even rumors in the industry that your hands have been blessed by God. Let's go home.
Okay. Mr. Romeo, thank you for taking me home.
You're welcome. Hi, Christina. Wait a minute. I have something to tell you. Actually, It's late. Let's talk about it another time, Mr. Romeo. Christina, is this your cousin? Hello, I'm Tim. Cousin?
Yes. Cousin.
Fine, I'm your cousin.
What are you doing?
I'm going to take you home. Goodbye, Mr. Romeo. Is he interested in you?
Not really. He just admires me.
When a man says he admires a woman, his intentions are not innocent. Besides, you guys knew each other 3 years ago.
Were you investigating me?
I was just worried about you.
What are you trying to say?
You're too close to him. You even told him that I'm your cousin, Christina. You're giving him a chance, aren't you? Do you like that kind of guy?
Does it matter to you if I like him or not? Mr. Terrence.
Christina, there's something I want to ask you. 3 years ago, I was a total mess. I couldn't even handle life. I had a terrible temper. You were young when you married me. You went through so much trouble. Do you regret it?
No, I'm not. 3 years ago, my grandma was dying. You saved her life. I'll never forget it. I'm so grateful to you. I don't know what to say.
Besides gratitude, do you have any other feelings for me?
Of course I feel... We're getting a divorce. So what's the point of saying these things? I'm just grateful.
True. You gave all your love to Arthur. You're only grateful to me. What am I expecting anyway?
James,
How's your hand doing?
my hands are done. I'm about to head home. James, did Christina say anything about me?
No.
Really, James? Christina was really mean to me at the coffee shop this afternoon.
Cassandra, let me be clear. Christina has never dissed you in my presence. I hope you'll keep that kind of talk out of your mouth.
I'm sorry, James. Ouch.
What's wrong?
I accidentally tripped.
Let me help you. Don't touch it. You might hurt yourself. I was a real jerk those 2 years. I was always breaking things. I feel so bad for how I treated you.
I didn't find it difficult.
You're just too nice. Can't you stand up for yourself sometimes?
I wonder if someone like me is boring.
I think it's pretty good.
Are you hurt?
It's okay.
Let's go home. Wow, Christina is way sneakier than I thought. I got hurt. All James did was just take me to the hospital. Christina, though, broke a vase, and James actually helped her clean it up. If this keeps up, she might actually steal him away. Just a low-class girl from the countryside, after being James' wife for 2 years, she has become no idea where she stands. Don't worry, I won't let her off easily. Mom, did you think of a good solution? She claims to be an ancient painting restoration expert, right? In her line of work, what's the most crucial thing for her? Do you?
Christina, where are you?
It's none of your business.
I miss you.
James, we're getting a divorce in the future. You
We'll
better
talk about
not.
the divorce later. I want to see you now. You're at the coffee shop, aren't you? I'll be there. Christina!
My hand! My hand!